this is my speech, and I chose a quote: "You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist." So I thought that this meant to never approach a situation with like hostility and pride. Always approach with an open mind and an open fist instead of a closed fist. So I personally I agree with this quote, as I think that like progress between relationships with people can only come if you let go of your pride and your anger, and you just approach with peace. And so I thought that this would relate to Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. This is seen through Anakin Skywalker, as at first first he's like with the Jedi, and he's paranoid and distrustful and doesn't want to communicate with them, and loses his relationship with the Jedi, which will which is very bad for him. And this shows that like peace isn't possible unless you come with open hand, and you're like peaceful, and you approach with without anger or pride. And so my second point is Padme tries to come find him on this planet called Mustafar, and so Padme tries to reach Anakin with an open mind and calm, but Anakin has too much anger to listen, and he rages, and this destroys his relationship, which is proving the point that without peace and an open mind, you will always be angry and ruining relationships. Okay, so first my third point, I chose the Obi-Wan and the Anakin duel at the end of this movie. So Obi-Wan and Anakin, their relationship was very strong, as it's like mentor and son. It's almost like a father-son relationship. But Anakin decides to have months of little communication, and then this leads to him, as he is becoming like Anakin is becoming angry, he's becoming defensive. So then Obi-Wan is obviously responding with anger, and he's very defensive. So then both sides lead to this being hurt. Both sides are hurt, both sides are defensive, and now that Anakin wants to go to the other side and not become a Jedi, he is also defensive and hurt, leading to Obi-Wan being defensive and hurt too. And so they're both stubborn, and so emotionally they have a clenched fist, and now literally they also have a clenched fist as they come at each other, wanting to fight, wanting to get rid of this. And so this is a great example of like an emotional and a literal definition of a clenched fist. And this leads to Anakin actually becoming evil and going to the dark side due to his stubborn, angry, and clenched fist over his views. And because of this tragic outcome, I feel as though it could have definitely been avoided if they just opened up before, explained to each other what was going on, came at it with a more peaceful perspective from both sides, figured out what was wrong, figured out what was going on, and fixed their issues. And so I think that due to Anakin first losing his trust with the Jedi due to his paranoia and refusing to like communicate, him being stubborn, destroying the relationship. Padme on Mustafar, him losing his relationship with her because he's just filled with rage and he has a clenched fist. And then the final duel leading to both sides being hurt and stubborn and having clenched fist. This shows that like you really cannot shake hands with a clenched fist, or your relationships will be like broken. So yeah. So due to Anakin's downfall, showing how anger prevents peace, and this quote, I think that the lesson that can be learned is to open your hands for communication and create understanding with your people, or else there won't be any peace in the world. Thank you. Have a good day.